So first I can feel the tibia shin coming down. This is the crest or the tibial anterior margin. And I can use that as a source of reference. Just inside of that, where the ankle joint is, where the leg meets the foot, I'm gonna draw my little dot there. On the medial side, we have this prominence. This is our medial malleolus. And I just use one finger and I can feel where the edge is. I know the shape of it comes down past that ankle joint, come across. Way over here, we got the lateral malleolus. I can feel the edge and draw it. Feel the back, feel the front. Okay, and straight across again is the level of the tibial talar joint or the ankle joint, coming in like this. All right, looking first on the medial side of the foot now, I'm gonna start with the easy one. This is the big toe joint, which should bend really nicely. There's the curvature of it. You can see it, I can feel it. I put my finger there and feel it. Tracing that back now, this is about the length of the first metatarsal, right there. And I can feel where it ends and drops off at the base. And I can feel the concavity of the metatarsal shaft like that. I'm gonna jump now in about the bisector of this and feel there's a prominence here and there. And I know that's my navicular tuberosity, easily identifiable landmark. On this side, I can invert and evert the foot. That's my talar navicular joint coming across. So my talar head is going to be sent like this. It's going to walk me into the talar navicular joint, which once I see it and feel it, it's straight perpendicular to the side of the foot there. And then I can feel from top to bottom, that's my navicular cuneiform joint. And that thing in between here is going to be my cuneiform. I can feel the bottom margin of it. So there you have it. That's the medial column of the foot. Just under this medial malleolus here, going straight across, is going to be where the subtalar joint is, if we're going to access that from the medial side of the foot, by the way. Jumping across to the lateral side again, I feel the top margin of the calcaneus. Here's the back margin of it. And I can feel the step up, or depending on how much of a cavus high arch foot or low arch foot, that's going to differentiate that pitch. I'm going to step across the floor of the sinus tarsi, or the subtalar joint, and at the beak of the calcaneus, this is a nice landmark to identify. I'm going to draw that, and then again perpendicular with the foot at that level is going to be the calcaneocuboid joint. If I want to test myself, I can invert, evert the foot, and I can feel motion there. Okay. Under the fibula malleolus, straight down, is going to be a little notch of the lateral talar process, and that's going to be where the talus meets the calcaneus or the subtalar joint. When we do a fusion, this is the target area of the subtalar joint, just under the fibula, about a centimeter or so. And again, I can invert and evert the foot, feel motion there. Okay, on the lateral column, then I'm going to jump to the fifth metatarsal tuberosity, which is this prominent area, a little more inferior and distal. I can mark that edge. And again, I'm feeling that. That's quite a long base. Okay, I see where the metatarsal joint is and the head of the bone is here, so I know we've got to go in that trajectory, something like this. I feel the step off in the bottom. Okay, and in between these two is our cuboid. Calcaneocuboid joint, cuboid fifth metatarsal joint. That's going to walk us into the fourth metatarsal cuboid joint. I can flex the toe down and see this metatarsal head, feel where it bends. And I know the shape of the metatarsal is this long bone. We know where it's going. We can see and flex the first metatarsal head down from the top view. We know where it's ending because we already drew our line. Second metatarsal, there's the head. I can up and down sagittal plane motion feel the motion, and I know that's going to be a little bit more proximal than the first, and that third is going to be on the same level as the first, a little bit more distal to the second, about there. So that's what the second metatarsal will look like. Third metatarsal, flex down, I see the head right there, it's prominent. Feel the margins. All right, so just going back at this level, that's going to be the first metatarsal cuneiform joint. This is going to be our middle or intermediate cuneiform. So there's going to be the intermediate cuneiform with the second metatarsal. Coming further across is going to be your lateral cuneiform with the third metatarsal. We already said this is our navicular, so I can draw this joint line across, something like this. And this is our talar navicular joint the whole way across. So for a talar navicular fusion, we could come straight across, or if the non-union was more lateral, we could be oriented top to bottom or more laterally. And then same thing, navicular cuneiform joint 1, 2, 3, met cuneiform 1, 2, 3, cuboid 4th, cuboid 5th, subtalar joint, and ankle.